This week I'm driving Buick's all-new compact CUV, the Buick Encore GX. Let's talk about it. So yes, the Encore has been around for a while and now it's in its second generation, but this is the first generation of the Encore GX. So let's talk really quickly about the different models that Buick sells. You have the Encore, which is their base SUV, the Encore GX. Then you have the new Envision. Then you have the Enclave and the Enclave Avenir. Trim-wise for the GX, you have the Preferred, the Select, and the Essence. This is the GX Essence. With that, let's jump into the exterior design. Then we'll take a look in the trunk. Then we'll take a look at the engine under the hood, jump inside and talk about the interior and tech. Then we'll take it for a drive. First things first is the exterior color here is chili red metallic. And this is a compact CUV, but your full dimensions here are 171.4 inches total length, 102.2 inches wheelbase. Your ground clearance is 7.5 inches and it is 64.1 inches tall. And we do have a small yet athletic stance. Those headlights are LED headlamps with LED daytime running lamps and LED fog lamps. And of course we have that new signature Buick grille with the honeycomb mesh. We do have those 18-inch wheels. We have body color door handles with a chrome strip, body color caps on the side mirrors, and those are heated auto side mirrors. And we also have the blacked out door pillar trim, which gives this a more seamless look. And here in the rear, we have the LED tail lights. You get that Encore GX emblem. You get a chrome strip going along the bottom that looks kind of like exhaust outlets, but they are not. There actually is no visible exhaust in the rear of this vehicle. All right, and let's pop that hatch and check out the cargo volume. But first, let's talk about the key. This is the remote key, so you do have keyless entry. You also have a remote start with this, and you can pop that hatch with the remote. And you have 23.5 cubic feet of cargo volume behind that second row seating. You can fold those down. Those are 60-40 split seats. And with those folded down, you get 50.2 cubic feet of cargo volume. And with that, let's check out under the hood. So you do have two engine options with the Encore GX. You have a 1.2 turbo and a 1.3 turbo. This is the 1.3 liter turbocharged Ecotec engine that pushes 155 horsepower, 174 foot-pounds of torque. It is matched up to a CVT transmission, but if you get the all-wheel drive package, which this is the front-wheel drive, if you get that all-wheel drive, you can get a 9-speed automatic transmission, which I would prefer. All right, now let's check out the rear seats. All right, and first of all, for a smaller compact CUV, there's a good amount of space back here. It's not super spacious, but again, it's a compact CUV, so for that, there's a pretty decent amount of space. My knees do hit the passenger side chair just a little bit. There is a little bit of a cutout back here for taller people. I'm 6'1", so I'm probably around the maximum that you want to put back here, but I do have plenty of head space, decent amount of leg and knee space. You do get a pull down center armrest with cup holders back here. You also get USB charging and a full 110 power plug. Again, this is the 60-40 split bench seat, so these can fold down. But other than that, that's pretty much the extent of the rear seat. So let's jump into the front and check that out. All right, and here in the front seat, you can see that we have the ebony on ebony interior. So we have these black leather trim seats. They are heated seats We also have a black leather wrapped steering wheel that is also heated, and you get this white stitching in there, really nice looking. So let me kick it on and show you a little bit of the tech and all the buttons we can play with here. So let's start here down by the shifter. It is a traditional shifter. You do have your parking brake back here. We have a few buttons here in front of the shifter, including the engine start stop, your lane keep assist, traction control, parking assist, and your parking sensors. A little bit further back is a wireless charger for your phone. So you can just drop a phone with wireless charging enabled, and it will start wirelessly charging. We also have USB Type A and USB Type C ports, as well as an auxiliary port and an accessory plug. Next is your HVAC control here. And then a little bit further up is your 8-inch touchscreen display running Buick's infotainment system. Now this does also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integrated, and it's a decent system with decent responsiveness. You also do get a 360 camera here with backup camera, so you can get an idea of a 360 view around the car. This isn't a huge car, so it's not really needed, but it's always nice to have. Moving over, you have that steering wheel with steering wheel controls. So you have some interfaces for the radio and your driver information display, then all your cruise settings, as well as that heated steering wheel button. You also have buttons behind the steering wheel, which will adjust your volume on one side and channel on the other. And then you do have that driver information screen, which you can toggle through a lot of different information that you would like to see as a driver. And then to the left of the steering wheel, you have a couple of extra buttons for your heads-up display. So you can adjust that display here. You can open and close it here, and you can adjust the brightness here. And unlike other GM vehicles, it's not displayed onto the windshield. You get a little pop-up screen here, and it is projected onto that screen. It is still decently bright and easy to see, but it's nothing to write home about, and you don't get multicolor. All right, guys, and with that, I think it's time to get it out on the road and talk about the driving. All right, and the first thing you'll notice jumping in this definitely does not feel like driving an SUV. It's almost sporty, almost like a sporty hatchback feeling of a drive, which is nice. It's nice and nimble, nice and easy to maneuver. And with that 1.3 liter engine, it's actually kind of responsive. You do get that heads-up display here. Again, it's not a great heads-up display, it's decent. And I do like heads-up displays, so I'd rather have this than nothing. Fuel economy-wise, this setup with the 1.3 liter engine and the front-wheel drive, you're looking at 26 miles per gallon city and 30 miles per gallon highway. And during my full week with this driving, I've been averaging 31.1 miles to the gallon, so that's really good. So you do get safety features like lane change alert with side blind zone alert and rear cross traffic alert. We also get the lane keep assist that I already talked about and radar guided cruise control. All right, so let's really quickly talk about the price. A base price for an Encore GX is $24,100. The Essence that we're sitting in now has a base price of $28,000. And with all the options that we have here in this one, this has a full MSRP of $34,965. With that, let's jump back out and wrap this video up. All right, guys, well, I hope you did enjoy that video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Go check out TXGARAGE.com for more content there. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see how this one turns out, then I'll tell you if you're hired or not.